What's up everybody? Chana D, your Techno Dad here, and today we're going to take a quick look at the Dolby Atmos review of this movie called Gravity. We're going to get into it right after the jump. And I'm back. So first things first, I gotta say this one thing before we get started. I have never, and I mean never, ever paid this much for a Blu-ray. This thing was like $69. $69. This is the Diamond Luxe version of the movie Gravity. And it's only this version that has the Dolby Atmos soundtrack. So this is the only one that you're gonna wanna buy. Now you guys are in luck because it did drop in price. It is now down to $64.99 instead of $69.99. This movie is starring Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. It's not a new movie, but I heard the Atmos soundtrack on this is pretty much the best you can find. So let's check out what you get for $65 or $70. Now I threw the little sleeve thing away, and the very front here, the front is super shiny, the back is also super shiny, and it's got this reflective thing going on. It holds itself together with these magnets inside the case, which is really nice. And you've got this middle fold out with your two stars kind of holding each other with a tether in their spacesuits. And then both of those fold out again. So you got four panels here, like this tri-fold situation going on with the case. On the left we have the Blu-ray disc, and on the right we have the Gravity Special Feature Blu-ray. Now obviously this is in 1080p and not 4K ultra high definition. Usually my Blu-ray reviews are for UHD discs, but this thing has a pretty insane Atmos track. So let's talk about it, shall we? I have to say, I was pretty blown away by Mad Max Fury Road. The first opening sequence and a lot of parts in the movie has so many different effects Atmos-wise going on. It's really cool. I think this thing is better than Mad Max Fury Road. Why is that? So from the beginning, you start off in space, and that's pretty much the whole movie. Pretty much. As the camera's just kind of panning around when everything's still good and everything's okay, you hear them talking on the radio to Houston. You got the voice from the radio coming from the right speaker, and then it kind of floats up. The camera's kind of just panning around as you're kind of like floating, and you hear the voices from the radio up on the ceiling, right surround, over to right main, over to left main, Atmos left, surround left. It's really kind of enveloping, and it's really cool. And this happens pretty much the whole time. Now, what gets interesting is when the shit hits the fan and everything's going bad. And Sandra Bullock's character is just spinning, and you can hear George Clooney over the intercom trying to get information from her, trying to see if she's alive, and you just hear his voice over here, over here, over here, over here. It's just all around you. It's really pretty nuts. I loved it. And I would say that this is probably your best bet for doing a Dolby Atmos demo. Now, it is expensive as shit, but you know what the adage is, gotta pay to play, you know what I'm saying? So, the movie's good, you know, it's not super good, but it's an interesting movie, and I've never seen it before. I watched it a couple of weeks ago and finally got around to making the video for this. But I did test this out on the Oppo 203, sounded great with the Atmos. Tested it out on the Sony X800 and Atmos. It all sounded the same. It all sounded great. It was voices all around you as you're spinning out of control into the depths of space. Really cool. So if you're looking for that end-all be-all Dolby Atmos demo, definitely check out Gravity. This is the Diamond Luxe edition. It is pricey, but hey, it's pretty insane. So yeah, that's pretty much all the time I have for you today. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the middle of your screen. Once again, my name is Chana D. I'm your Techno Dad, and I'll see you next time.